Hello, this is Kara Thrasher Livingston with Senior and Disability Services Training Team, and that's Delight Mills and Cassandra Lynch. And together we'd like to welcome you to our new Provider Infoshare sessions. Of course, today is October 18th, and that means it's Alaska Day. Um, Thank you, Delight.
Of
We're
course.
celebrating. Yeah, we're celebrating Alaska. So happy Alaska Day to you. And it's a reason why our first session is just a brief recording like this. We decided to have an all provider info share session so that we can build a nice bridge of communication to our provider community. And you may know that we've been doing this with our care coordinator community for quite a while, and it's worked out great. So we're looking to do the same thing, just to share information and updates and do a little education for our entire provider community on recent topics and things of interest. And we also want to hear from you. So we'll always have an educational piece, and then we'll have time for Q&A. So this will be a monthly meeting, and you have, of course, signed up for that, this being the first one. So a few things to think about and to watch for. We'll soon have regulations training on changes to our certification process. New regulations are coming out about certification and recertification of interest to all of our providers, and our tentative schedule for this is going to be late October, so stay tuned for that. We'll also have upcoming Regs training on COVID Flexibilities Made Permanent, which will happen in November. The COVID Flexibilities Made Permanent regs actually went out through e-alert, so you may be a little familiar with those. If not, that's okay, because we'll get everybody caught up when it comes closer to the time to deliver the training. Interesting thing about that one is that it's more so set to happen towards the end of the federal public health emergency. So there's a few different things at play in the timing of that, but it is being planned. We'll have a CEH, that means a care coordinator education hour on guardianship documentation. Of course, we know our care coordinators are collecting guardianship and power of attorney documentation for the people we serve. And that means that a lot of times our providers help with that and need to be aware of it, if not for your business purposes, but so that you can help a person and maybe family member understand what we need along with a care coordinator. So we'll have a training about what SDS needs on file for that. So look for that. And in 2023, we're really excited to share with you that we're going to start doing info shares for our families. So we'll be inviting individuals who receive services and family members, and really any Alaskan who's curious about what we do within SDS and eligibility and all kinds of things for services. Um, Kind of an open thing, but more so targeted towards people we serve and family members. So that's our current lineup of things to look out for. Next up, we have special topics. Go
Yeah, and
ahead.
just thanks, Kara. And how would I watch out for these? What would I be looking for?
You would be watching e-alerts right now. So we
Got
do
it.
have e-alert system. For the family one, we do have a few different resources we can draw from. We have the Family Echo series, which goes out through the Center for Human Development, and our Governor's Council will on disabilities and special education will also help us get the word out for individuals and families. So
Awesome. Thank you. So typically in an info share, we'll have a special topic. And today's special topic is going to be really brief, and we can actually revisit them when we meet in person. So we'll, virtually meet in a live session. And we're going to be talking about overview sheets. But we wanted to talk to you about it right away because you're probably already seeing a transition in support plans. They should all start looking like the overview sheet that you're familiar with is probably transitioning to the Harmony generated one. And that one looks a little clunky. Sometimes it has multiple line segments for the same service. But we need you to know that the paper version, the older version is going to be retired, and the Harmony version is going to be the overview sheet that will accompany a support plan. So what can you do when you get that document? Your best practice as a provider is to actually go into your section. You should read the whole support plan, of course. You guys worked as a team to develop it, but really key into your section of the support plan and make sure that all the information is accurate when you're signing. The overview itself, you can still use it, and it'll be accurate. It's going to have the amount of going to have the units that are being requested, but it can be sometimes difficult to navigate. So just something to think about. And then another big thing that we should just really touch base on is that there's been a Harmony update to some of the guides about who does what for a PCS transfer. So that's when we have PCS providers are being transferred. And if you have a CFC client, care coordinators involved in that as well. A new form was released earlier this fall. It was just an update that included its Harmony. It basically references that you file it in Harmony. And that is a notice of transfer called the PCA-16 and a CFC 03. And the big procedural change that, I guess it's not even a change, it's a clarification. When you turn in this transfer form, it's going to be the new agency. The new PCS agency is going to file it with their inquiry to access the record, but the care coordinator will still sign it. So what's the big sum up there? You're going to complete the paperwork like you do for a transfer, but the new PCS agency would file it in Harmony as part of their inquiry. And so that's what we have. And I see we have Kat joining us from Care Coordination Support.
I'm sorry, guys. Here I am.
It's okay.
Hello.
Kat, we work closely with her to kind of figure out what's going on in your world and how we can better support you, because supporting you is supporting our clients and our Alaskans. So we really look forward to working with you in this new venue and trying to come up with special topics that really meet your needs. If you have any questions and feedback, you can always email sdstraining@alaska.gov. Or if you're a care coordinator, Kat, what's your email address again?
It's HSS Care Coordination Support. And we should probably add that to our next agenda. But care coordinators know how to find me. You could ask any care coordinator, or you could email me directly, and I'll get back to you with whatever answer I can, or I'll find an answer for you. I'm sorry if I'm losing my voice, guys.
You're good. She's on it. Well, yeah, that's all we have for you right now.
Thanks, everybody. We'll see you at our next info share as well. Thank you. Goodbye for now.
Happy Alaska Day.